Good evening. This is Ankush here from Alif Consulting. I am working as a Azure Solution Specialist. Today we are going to talk about Azure Storage. Now, Azure Storage is the Microsoft managed cloud storage service, which allow us to store the information. So we can store any kind of information in the Azure Storage. It can be files, or it can be applications, or it can be a visual VM disks as well. Azure Storage is basically highly scalable, it's durable, and it can be scaled on any level, and it's also have a redundancy top of all of this thing. Okay, so we can use Azure Storage account to store any kind of informations, or even that information can be accessed to anywhere in the world, it over the internet, or even it can be accessed to the on-premise servers as well. Now, we have specifically have two storage account types which we can use within the Azure cloud. One is standard storage account, another one is the premium storage account. Now, the major difference in between both is the premium storage uh, account allow us to give the high IOPS for VMs operations. Like if we are running any kind of databases which require a high IOPS, so premium storage account is the very good options to run those kind of workload. Standard storage account are not limited to the VM. A standard storage account can be used for blob storage, can be used for table, queues, and file storage, but the performance of standard account is the limited. Now let's talk about the redundancy options. So we have a four types of redundancy as of now with the Azure Storage account. One is called a local redundant storage. Now this is the basic functionality, and this is the first lower redundancy type which is there. So in this case, what happen, like it's allow us to keep the three copies within the data center, or in so what happened in that case, like in case of anything or any storage is got corrupted, the data will be recovered from the another storage in which the copy has been made. Another one is the John redundant. So John redundant is only available for blobs. So in John redundant, what happened, like all the three copies will be redundant in the different data centers. So in case of any disaster happen within the data center, the data will be recovered from the another storage from the another data center from in which data has been copied. And third one is the geo-redundant. It's have a 6 copies in the cross region. 3 copies will be in the one region, and the other 3 copies will be the another paired region. Now in this case, what happen, if anything goes wrong in a one region, data will be recovered from the another region where the data is copied. Now one more thing is, in the geo-redundant storage, we have the access to the primary region. We can't access to the another reason where data is copied. Now another one called is the read access geo-redundant storage. It's the same as a geo-redundant storage, but only changes, like in this case, if we create a read access geo-redundant storage account, we can access the data from the secondary region as well, which is going to be the in the read access. Now this is how the Azure storage architecture look like. So initially we have REST APIs in the front through which we can access all the services. Like if we want to access the queue storage, table, blob, or file storage, we have a REST API. We have the endpoints, public endpoints through which we can access all of these services and then in a backend we have a partition layer, or we have a stream layer on which data will be saved, or data will be saved to the backend storage. Let's talk about the demo. So in the demo, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and create the storage accounts, and how you can access the data, or how you can upload the data in the storage account. Now in my case, I am logged in with the Alif admin consulting account. This account have a full admin permission on the this subscription. So to create the storage account, what you need to do, you need to click on create a resource, search for storage account. Sorry, I think I typed wrong. Storage account, create, define the resource group, storage account name, let's say, sorry, Alif Khan STJ01. I want it to in the India region, uh, south. So I have options to create what exactly I want to make. I have a standard, premium, and then I have the applications types as well. It's going to be LRS, ZRS, or if I make this to read access as well, then it's going to be the RA-GRS, which is a read access geo-redundant storage. So I'm making as a standard one, and now click on next. I don't need so these are the all the security features, like if you want to enable the encryption, if you want to enable the public access to the blob, or whatever you want to do, what kind of TLS version you want to use, you can put the security. So I want to access it from the all the network, that's fine. I'm not enabling it any kind of data protection on top of this, so I am uh, disabling this one. But these are the data protection options which you can use to recover your data, like if you want to enable the soft delete, or if you want to enable the soft delete for container or file share. In this, what going to be happen, if you enable it after deleting the blob or container or file share, the data is still is going to be remain there. This file shares and blobs are still going to be remain there, through which you can recover your data. Next, I'm not going to apply any kind of tags, and it's going to run the validation. And the validation is passed. Now click on create. Once you do that, it's going to take 5 minutes to create the storage account. So it's still in deploying state. The deployment has been submitted now. Now what we can do, we can go to the home, and you can see the deployment is in progress. So let's go to the home and go to the resource groups. Yeah, this is a resource group where we have created a storage account. So storage account has been not yet there, it's in still is being deployed. So deployment is in progress, and either we can monitor the deployment here, we can click here, we can see what exactly is going on with this deployment. Or another thing is, what we can do, we can go in the resource group, we can go to the deployments, and from here we can monitor the deployment as well, what exactly going on with the deployment which I have submitted. Now in my case, I have submitted for the storage account, so it's still in. Okay, so now you can see the deployment is successfully completed. If I refresh this one, I would be able to see the storage account. So not yet. Okay, you can see now I have the storage account here, which is in the South India. So if I go in the storage account, you will see I have options to create multiple things. I have options to create container, I have options to create file share, I have options to create queue and table. So these are the data storage services which I can use here. So let's say if I want to create the container, I can go ahead and create the container here. So let's say I want to, if oh, everything should be in test 01. So this is going to be I'm not going any kind of access to this one. Click on create. Now once that is done, what I can do, I can go inside this container, or I can upload any kind of data. So let's say I want to upload a file of this landing zone. I can click, I can open this one, and I can upload this file. So this file has been uploaded here. So you can see it's a doc file, it's a word file, and it's in now in the Azure Storage account. So that's the reason I told you, like, it's highly available or highly scalable, or we can store any kind of information in the storage account. To another thing is to download this one, what can do, we can even download from here. Or another thing is we can generate SAS to download this as well. So once you do that, you can copy this here, you can go to the another window, you can paste and you can enter it, and you would be able to download the file here. See, yeah, the file which I have downloaded here, I would be able to open this and I would be able to download the file. Okay, now another service is like a file share. You can go ahead and create the file share. So click on file share, uh, type the name. Okay, so have all the name should be in the what kind of tier is going to be, since it's a standard storage account, so premium file share is not allowed. So it have a different tier is like a transaction optimized, where let's say you are using this file share with any kind of application which is doing a lot of transaction within this. You can optimize it for that. You have a hot, or if you have a cold archive tiers for the Azure file, and then you can define the size and you can click on create. Once you do that, you can go ahead and access this file share. You can click on connect. You can go on the Mac, and then you can go to this one, and if you copy this one, you can run it on the Windows terminal, and you would be able to access this storage account. So uh, I am opening the terminal, and if I go here and sorry, if I go here and if I paste this one and click on enter, it will be connecting with my file share. And with this one, if you see, I can access the my file share, and if I want to upload any kind of file, I can go ahead on my desktop, and I can copy anything. Like I want to copy this one, I can go here and I can paste. So this is how you can basically go ahead and uh, create or connect it with the Azure file share. So it's in a connecting state. I don't know, it's connected earlier, so it's still in connecting, so give it a some time. And once that is done, it's connected now, and once that is done, we would be able to put the data here. So this is how you can connect your file share. In my case, it's a Mac, so I would be able to connect it. And another thing is, if you want to upload the file directly from here, you can select here and you can upload the file directly from here as well. So once that is done, you would be able to access this file from anywhere. Okay, so let's again connect with this file share, and I'll show you that I have uploaded this file here. So at the same time, if I go here, you will see like this file is available here as well. So if I go ahead and delete this file, this file will be automatically get deleted from here as well. So if you see, it's still showing as a not connected. So let me go ahead and run the command again. In my case, it's not mounting due to the certain reasons, because I don't have a SMB client installed on this Mac. But if I go ahead and again connect this drive, you would see I don't have any file here. Or if I want to create any folder, I can go ahead and create the folder here. Or if I go here, if I refresh this one, you would see the folder is automatically being created. And if I go ahead and delete this one, let's say I want to move it to the bin, delete. Or if I go ahead and refresh here, the folder will be automatically get deleted. So this is how you can have a file share, and you can connect it and access it from anywhere, or you can upload any kind of data from here, and that vector data will be automatically visible to this file share as well. And the vice versa, like you can upload it from the portal, and that would be available on which system you have mounted this file share. And the same way, if you're uploading a data on this system where this file share is mounted, it will automatically available on the cloud as well. All right, now let's go to the another demo in which I'm going to show how you can go ahead and create the premium storage account. So creating a premium storage account is going to be a same step. You just need to change the tier of the storage account. So storage account, click on create, and you just need to select the resource group, So you just need to put the storage account name as well. Alif demo stg, sorry, it's premium, so prd01, and I'm making it in the South India, and I'm making as a premium. So as soon as you change the premium, it's going to told you what kind of storage account you want to create. So let's say if I want to create only for blob, it does only allow me to upload the data of the files for application. If I go for the file share, it will only allow me to for the file share. If I go for the page blob, it will only allow me to create the VM disks, virtual disk only. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to with the file share, and if you see, it's only have a LRS redundant. So that's an important thing with the uh, premium storage account. We only have a option of the LRS. We don't have a other option like GRS, ZRS or RA-GRS. Now click on next. So all of these are the security features, so I'm keeping it as it is, and then the connectivity is also I'm keeping it same as it is, and create. So once you do that, so it has been deployment is in a progress. Let's go back and go to the subscription. So it's going to take a few seconds to submit the deployment and create the deployment. So the storage account has been deployed. So let's refresh this page. It's going to be take a few seconds to publish here. All right, it's not showing here, so let's wait for 1 or 2 seconds. All right, it's still showing as a deployment. Here it's showing as deployment is successfully done, and here it's showing as a deploying. So let's go to the deployment and see what's going on. So here it's also showing as a succeeded. Let's go back, and yeah, we have a storage account now. So this is the premium storage account which I have created. So if you see here, the performance you see is the premium, and if you go to the data store, it's only have a file share, because the type which I have created is only for the file share. And here I can go ahead and create the file share. I can select what kind of protocol I want to use. Either I want to use the SMB or I want to use the network file share, and I can go ahead and create the file share. Let's say pm file share and create. Once you do that, it's created, and I can go ahead and connect it. So since this is the NFS, it's only will be available for the Linux system, and I can connect this over the network and I can access as the NFS. So in my case, I need to use it as the SMB. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and create a new one with only with the SMB. Alif PRM, and click on create. Once I do that, it's will create the SMB. So it's a SMB and file rest. I can go ahead and click on connect. Once I do that, same way I need to connect with the Mac, because I'm using the Mac, and I can go ahead and go on the terminal and I can click on paste, and as soon as I do that, it will be going to connect with my premium file share account. So if you see here, I have this file share account. If I create a folder, this folder will be also available here. So same way you do in the premium, same way you can do in the sorry, the same way you do it in a standard, you can do it in the premium storage account as well. But the thing is, premium storage accounts are highly intensive, and they provide us to high IOPS for the performance. So that's what I have for you in the demo. If you find this video interesting, please like and subscribe. Or if you need any kind of help to start your cloud journey, or if you want to migrate any workload from the on-premise to Azure cloud, please feel free to reach us. Thank you.